Hey everybody, it's John again, John Maher with Why We Love Horror. I'm finally catching up. This is the last movie, outstanding movie. I figure I can sit on it for a little bit because it's not officially out yet, but I did see an advanced screening of Jorma Taccone's Over Your Dead Body with Jason Segel, Samara Weaving, and a ton of other people, which we'll get into in a second. Um, I did not know that this was a remake of a movie I had not seen. A movie on my list, Tommy Warhola's The Trip, I Onde da Guerre, which means In Bad Days. I learned today as well. If you've seen The Trip, it's on Netflix. It's a very Tommy Warhola movie, and I enjoyed it when I watched it after I watched Over Your Dead Body. But I kind of wish I'd watched them in the opposite order because Over Your Dead Body is just the amped up, like we're gonna run with this Americanized version of The Trip or Ion de Daguerre, which I enjoyed. But let's kind of get into the plot here. So if you've seen the trailer, and you probably see the trailer, Jason Segel, Samara Weaving play a married couple. They're holding it together. It's not the happiest marriage. They're together. They go away on a trip. Unbeknownst to each other, they have each planned to kill the other one on the trip. Uh, we'll get into that. However, at the same exact time, there's some people that have escaped from prison, and they're also hiding out in the house. And the first 2/3 of the film, we kind of get that really clever, like layered backstory where we time jump back and forth, and you find out why things that are kind of throwaway, weird things that happen. Very cleverly done. We got Juliette Lewis and Keith Jardine and Timothy Oliphant playing the two prisoners and turned evil prison guard that are hiding out in the house. Also, Jason Segel's father, played by Paul Guilfoyle, fantastic character actor. You know him if you see him. He does a great job. Uh, there's also a couple other side characters who are less known that also add to the comedic value of the film. Let me just toss some spoilers in case I say something. I don't really want to spoil this movie too much, but I will tell you if you've seen The Trip, you mostly know what happens. This is not exactly a shot for shot remake, but it's like 75-80% shot for shot. There's a few things they change plot wise to just make it funnier. I think Tommy Wirkola is great, like a gory action horror person, and then so we have that good base, and then Jorma Taccone comes in here, remember the Lonely Island, to just punch it up. Like this is like incredibly punched up. I'd say not since Hard Eyes have we seen like a comedy horror on this level. This surpasses that. This is like incredible. I was really high on the film all the way to the end, and I won't. The movie ends the way it ends, but then there's like a coda to the movie where the survivors, whoever the survivors are, try to capitalize on their fame, and there is a cameo that is it's at the most perfect cameo I've seen in some time in a movie. It caps the movie off. And that for me rockets this up my ratings for the year. If you kind of like goofy uh, horror comedy, like gore and like wacky kills and like great character interactions, like every character in this movie is just perfectly imperfect, I guess is the best way to put it. There's a lot of the action is the same. Like the action kind of layout storyboards are the same as the original movie, but again, they are also punched up. They're taken to the next level. The effects are taken to the next level. The kills are taken to the next level. The comedy is taken to the next level. I was very happy that I got to see this in advance, and I would highly recommend you get out to see this if you can. I don't think I spoiled too much. I don't want to. This is one of the times I am not going to run through the plot. I'm just going to gush about Over Your Dead Body. I'm going to tell you you should go to see it. I'm going to tell you it's definitely making my top 10 this year. But let's get to the ratings just so we can drive this thing home. Yeah. Is it my number one for the year? I don't know. I'd be happy to have that conversation with myself later at the end of the year when I decide what my top 10 are going to be. But this is it was 4.5 stars with the cameo at the end. The entire coda scene of the movie, it bumps us up to a 5-star movie. And again, it's a horror comedy. All right. It's not even, it's right on the edge of realistic. I would say like it's totally within the realm of happening, but like again, it's like one of those like comedy. It's a horror comedy of errors, and you're gonna have to suspend your disbelief a little bit to enjoy it. So don't go in there firing on all cylinders trying to pick this movie apart. There's no plot holes that I can really think of in this movie, but it definitely is improbable. We'll put it that way, but in the best way. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Check out our Letterboxd challenge there. Join us. We're having fun. You can have fun too. But until next time, I'm JWMaher. This has been Why We Love Horror. See you next time.